Hi everyone, I just wanted to share with you the journey that I am getting ready to go on with this mission trip to Africa. It has been quite a stepping out on faith for me. This will be the first time I leave all of my kids to go on a mission trip like this. So I'm very excited, but there's just also so many emotions that kind of go along with that. I wanted to share with you a couple of the things that I'll be doing while I'm out there. I get to visit and interact with a few communities, and I'm also going to be doing home visits. And I'm so excited because we are sponsoring a child out there, and I will be able to do a home visit and meet her. A really neat story about that is we had the children help us choose our sponsor child, and Isaiah had super specific requests, and he said he wanted the child to be 5 years old, and he wanted him to have the same likes as him, and he also said the name had to be Grace. Why? I don't know. So we searched and we just kind of went off of just telling him about the children. And there was one little girl that he said was perfect because she liked to draw and play hide and seek. So she was it. She ended up also being 5 years old. And so as I did the process, he was so excited. And at the very end of it, I got the confirmation email, and inside that confirmation email had her full name, and one of her names was Grace. And I thought, oh God, if ever there was something that you're just trying to tell us, but he just used Isaiah, and it was such a confirmation that we chose the right child. So I'm so excited that I'll be able to meet her when I go out there in July, and her family. But the two things that I will be doing out there and I wanted to share about is they have a dream tutoring program. There are about 7,000 children that live on the streets. They were either orphaned, they are just poor, or they're too old to stay in the school system, so they were kicked out. These are mostly boys. And so this program brings these boys in, and they teach them their math, their writing, social studies, reading, all of those things. It also gives them the biblical training. So these children are being invested in, and they're being shown hope and God's love and so much more. It also builds really strong relationships with, if they're in school, their headmasters and teachers, but also with their families and their guardians. So there are lots of relationships being built and many different areas of their lives being built up. Another one I get to go to is the New Life Family Center. This is sadly mostly women go because 44.9% of the population live below poverty means. Below the poverty line, sorry. And so what this program does is it trains these women, and they're able to learn how to be tailors. They're able to learn how to, do cosmetology type work, so cutting hair and make just those type of skills. And also you can learn how to be a childcare minder, so you can have your own type of business. And it does the same thing. So they're being taught a skill, but they're also being fed the hope and the love of God, and just how to build up their own spiritual lives, but also giving them hope, and that they don't have to stay in the cycle of poverty. So it gives them the skills and the assets to provide for their families and to get off of that cycle. So those are two really amazing things I get to be a part of, as well as being able to visit my sponsored child and all those things. So I just want to say a humongous thank you to everyone that has been supporting me in prayer and financially. It is just such a great thing to know that there's so many out there rooting for me, and just really have me in prayer, because it is just a big thing that I am stepping out on faith to do. And I'm so excited that I've been given this opportunity. And again, if there's anyone that is able to support me, I greatly appreciate every amount of it. Also, if you can just be praying for the team of women that is going out there and that I get to meet and be a part of with, that we all greatly appreciate it. We don't know what we're walking into, and we just want to be used by God through this whole process. So I thank you all again, and I can't wait to be able to share more about these travels with you. Thanks.